What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Excuse me. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and we are now 243 subs away from hitting 500 subs. And who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners over at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of the set, much similar to what I pulled out of my Genesis Impact box that I opened up last year, which is this beautiful Peacock from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely incredible, you guys. But as I am trying to fix my chair and my tripod, there we go. Anyway, with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 85% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys aren't even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is basically today's video. But the question of the day is this: what are your guys' thoughts on the brand new Blue Eyes support, and do you think Blue Eyes will become a meta deck once again, as it did back in 2016? Let me know down in the comments below. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about for today's video. We've got some new Blue Eyes support and a shit ton of reprints that will be in the brand new structure deck, Advent of the Eyes of Blue structure deck, which honestly I'm looking forward to it. I think Blue Eyes is gonna have quite the interesting quite the interesting take of it's gonna have quite the interesting factor change, if you will, when it comes to the meta. But we don't, as far as when we're gonna get this, I believe it's supposed to be released sometime, I think sometime next year. Oh, no. Actually, no. Actually, it's gonna be released in the I believe the OCG release date is supposed to be September 7th of this year. But as far as the TCG release, yeah, I believe it's supposed to be. Yeah, I think yeah, it's gonna be released later. In September. So we do have a few months. Um, yeah, I thought so. Okay, so its OCG release is going to be September 7th of this year. So that means that by the time we get to by the time by the time we get to its OCG to its OCG release, I'm assuming that its TCG release is gonna be sometime in the next like month or two after its release. So we're probably not gonna get this until like, excuse me, possibly the end of the year at best. But I'm actually excited for this one because we have a brand new synchro. We have a brand new Maiden with Eyes of Blue tuner monster, and we have not one, but we have two new normal spells, and then we just got a shit ton of reprints, and there's gonna be, and the reprints that are gonna be in the structure deck are absolutely insane, absolutely insane. So I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna get straight into it, and we are gonna kick things off. And we are going to kick things off with the brand new synchro monster known as Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon, which the artwork which you guys just saw, the artwork looks fucking badass. It looks badass, absolutely incredible. But it is a 12-star light dragon synchro with 3,500 attack, 4,000 defense, and it requires 2 tuners plus a non-tuner Blue Eyes monster. So, 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 so logically speaking, if you were to use, I think if you were to use, let's say, a Blue Eyes White Dragon, you would literally need to have either 2 level 2 monster, 2 level 2 tuners, or a level 1 plus a level 3. Which is great. Which that's like, those are like the only two ways you could synchro summon this card. However, the second and third effects are both once per turn, and the first effect reads your opponent cannot banish cards from your graveyard. So this basically, so funny enough, this actually stops cards like Imperial Iron Wall, Master or Dark Law, Dimensional Fissure, and also Call By from being active. So this card basically just ensures that those 4 cards, along with cards like along with cards like DD Crow, basically just they become null and void. You can't your opponent cannot use them. So that's actually a good card. So ideally, if you were to activate, let's say Pot of Avarice, and your opponent has an Ash Blossom in hand, they can't, or sorry, DD Crow, or a Call By. It won't matter. It won't matter because the effect, because the activation of cards like Call By and DD Crow would still be alive, but the effect, it just would not, it will not work whatsoever, which is really good. This is really cool. Second effect reads when a card or effect is activated on the field as a quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, this card gains 1,000 attack until the end of the turn. Holy shit! You basically have yourself and you literally have yourself an Omni Negate, which is amazingly crazy good. Third effect reads, if this card is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can special summon one Light Dragon monster from your grave except this card. So not only do you have a way to prevent your opponent from banishing cards from your graveyard, you also have you have yourself a built-in Omni Negate and a Monster Reborn all rolled into one. This is by far probably one of the best boss monsters that the entire Blue Eyes archetype has ever had. In fact, this card, if you were to establish your board that would have this card plus, let's say, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon, and let's say, I don't know, I guess maybe, oh my god, what's that one? Oh my god, I cannot think of it. Twin Burst? What would it be? Twin Burst? Yeah. Or no. Chaos Max. And Chaos Max, you have yourself an unbreakable board, and the only way that the board that board could be broken is if you found a way to pop both this card plus Chaos Max. That's like the only way, which is really crazy. Next up, we have Maiden of White. Which is a 1-star light spellcaster tuner with 0 attack and defense, and all 3 of its effects are once per turn. The first effect reads, you can send this card from your hand or field to the grave. Place 1 true light from your hand to deck or grave face up in your spell trap zone. Second effect reads, if you special summon Blue Eyes by Dragon while this card is in your grave, you can special summon this card. Third effect reads, when a card or effect is activated that targets this card on the field, or when this card is targeted for an attack, as a quick effect, you can special summon a Blue Eyes by Dragon or a level 1 light tuner from your grave. So this is basically Maiden with Eyes of Blue on steroids, because not only do you have a way to just automatically activate True Light, you also have yourself a double Monster Reborn. So not only could you reborn itself, reborn this card from your graveyard, but you can also reborn either a Blue Eyes by Dragon or any other light tuner from your graveyard, which could be Whitestone of Legend, Whitestone of Ancients, Sage. The possibilities are out there, and this card, this card plus Blue Eyes by Dragon, this right here, this one card is a 1-card Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, which is absolutely amazing. And plus Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, just like the Spirit Ultimate Dragon, is also has built-in negation as well, which is really cool. So the idea is, if you is for you to send is you send this card from your hand straight to your graveyard. Activate True Light automatically from your hand, which can literally unbreak your hand completely. And then if you have Foolish Berry, if you use, yeah, you can link this card off into a link one, like say, I don't know. I guess maybe Link Spider perhaps, and then you activate Monster Reborn, bring back blue, or sorry, go Foolish Burial, send Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your graveyard, activate not Foolish, Dragon Shrine. Dragon Shrine, pitch Blue Eyes from your deck to your grave, then pitch another dragon, which could be anything. Activate Monster Reborn, bring back Blue Eyes, bring back this card from your grave, and then sink them both off into Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, and you're pretty much just off to the races from there, which is pretty cool. Honestly, these new cards are actually pretty sick. These cards are going to be extremely broken once we get to the new once we get the cards released in the TCG. But next up we have Prayers with Eyes of Blue. And it is a normal spell, and both of its effects are once per turn. And the first effect reads, discard one card, add one level 1 light tuner, sorry, and a spell or trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand, except this card. Second effect reads, you can banish this card from your grave, target one Blue Eyes White Dragon you control, equip one Blue Eyes monster from your extra deck to it as an equip spell that gives it 400 attack. So basically this is your Rhoda, your double Rhoda for the whole deck. Not only do you have a way to get out the new Maiden card, but you also have a way to add True Light to your hand as well, or even also Bingo Machine Go, and then just go triple True Light, and your opponent would have no choice but to pick True Light, and you would have a True Light, which would not only thin out the deck by three cards, but by doing that, you're also giving yourself the opportunity to see cards like Chaos Form, and of course your ultimate fusion a lot quicker, which is really cool. The second effect though is a bit too gimmicky in my opinion, but it's still pretty decent. But now we have one last new card to talk about for this video, and it is known as Saga of the Blue-Eyed Dragon. Sorry, Saga of the Blue-Eyed Dragon. Which the name actually kind of reminds me of the structure deck Saga of Blue-Eyed White Dragon, which is pretty cool. But this is the card, and it is a normal spell, and both of its effects are once per turn, and the first, actually, no, they are a hard once per turn, and the first effect reads, special summon one Blue Eyes monster from your deck, grave, or banishment in defense, but you can only special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon with this effect, and if you do not, with this effect, if you do not control it. Also, you cannot special summon monster. You cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except for dragons. Second effect reads you can banish the card from your grave, Fusion summon a fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material, including a Blue Eyes monster. Basically, this is basically DDR Monster Reborn / like Cyber Rev system, if you will, all rolled into one powerful effect, with the effect of DD Necro Slime, actually, where with Necro Slime you banish the card from your graveyard, and you can just fusion summon right off the bat. This is basically that, which is absolutely insane. Um, um, but as far as the reprints go, these are all the reprints that will be in this structure deck. So naturally, if you are getting, if you're seeing a brand new Blue Eyes structure deck, naturally you're gonna want 3 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon, which you get 3 copies in a single structure deck. You get Blue Eyes. There's Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, Dragon Spirit of White, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon, White Stone of Legend, White Stone of Ancients, 3 Sage with Eyes of Blue, 2 Dictator of D, Chaos Form, 2 Ultimate Fusion, 2 Melody of Awakening Dragon, Mausoleum of White, Burst Stream of Destruction, True Light, The Ultimate Creature of Destruction, Destined Rivals, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, and Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. I'm actually kind of surprised that Konami chose not to reprint Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon, considering the fact that it's only printing TCG wise is the 2019 Gold Sarcophagus tins, which I still have my 2 tins. I still have them, which is insane. I think I bought like what 2 or 3 or 4 on the week of its release, actually. So it's pretty crazy. But honestly, these cards are insanely good. These cards are gonna have some extreme meta relevance upon the Structure X TCG release, which again I believe we're not going to be expecting this set in the TCG until like possibly October, or maybe even like sometime in like December or something like that, somewhere within that timeline, or rather within that time frame. But honestly, I can't wait. It's awesome. It's gonna be awesome. But I want your guys' opinion. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on the on the new cards, and whether or not whether or not the new cards will help make Blue Eyes an even much more powerful deck than it was when Shining Victories was released. Let me know down in the comments below, and that'll do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.